Okay. So, good day, happy Saturday. Hope all is going well. I hope you had an opportunity to check into the email. I have reviewed and I have graded your Unit 1 assignments. The problem is, what had happened was that I can't get in and click the grade assignment that's connected to the LMS. I've called IT. IT is working on it, and it's hitting all of us. So if you have not gotten the opportunity to see my feedback, just hold on, give me another day or two, and I'm gonna be able to get those in, and it'll probably happen really, really quick. I'm shooting for probably tomorrow, but go ahead and work on the assignment that's due tomorrow because I'm taping on Saturday evening. So the assignment that's due tomorrow evening that we talked about in the video last week. So this week we're going to be talking about our literature review related to the problem of practice, as we do, but I want you to really focus on your problem of practice. And so what it is that we're going to do is we're going to continue developing the literature review from the first pillar, and we're going to spend a little bit of time talking about our theoretical framework. And so as I've gone through the assignments, you've done a really good job identifying what those primary theories are. I'm going to step back and give us a little piece of feedback. In the section where we talk about, or where I asked you to talk about the similarities and the differences, I need you to beef those sections up. So let's just get into that and go ahead and take care of that. So we're going to work with that. So what you're going to do is I need you to download, if you haven't already, the review guide, the PDF that's in there, and then kind of provide me a paragraph with an introduction about your published articles, go into theme 1, and where you're going to be analyzing these studies with respect to your identified themes, and then theme 2, where you're going to analyze studies with respect to the identified themes. So the similarities and differences, but I want to make sure that you dive in a little deeper. Tell me how these studies relate or connect to your AIP, and speak about the nuances. Like, I really want you to go in and read these studies. Don't read at them, and I can tell. Read the study. Go in, talk about it, think about, okay, what I'm trying to do in my AIP, how is this theory or these studies connected to it? Or are they different? And why are they different? And those sorts of things. So I really want you to spend a little bit of time in the results sections of the studies and see what those pieces are. Talk about the limitations of the studies and those sorts of things. I'm sure those are mentioned, and you're going to have to do some grounding, some scouring around to figure out what those pieces are. But that's what we're wanting. So I'm going to be evaluating you on, you're going to provide me a draft, of course, but you're going to be providing reflections, in the text box, and the feedback and suggestions that I gave you, making sure that those in there, you're going to give, of course, an introduction to the published articles and something, and don't a tip, please don't put all of the titles of the articles, but kind of do them by theme. So as you are looking at this set of articles, what is the theme? What is like the central thing that connects them all? That's the theme. So being able to talk about that and work in that space, okay? Then you're going to analyze the studies with respect to the identified themes, both of them. And then you're going to critique and synthesize. So you understand the difference between a critique. So these are the things that work, these are things that didn't work, and you're gonna tell me why. And it's gonna connect to that if then, what if, and those sort of things. So I really want you to go in and pull that analytical, very critical eye to your studies. And then I want you to talk about your references. Now, I've been going back and I've been looking at references, and I am going to say this. Make them fully complete. Pull up the study. If you pulled it from EBSCO or Capella, I need more than the title. Was it a journal article? Was it a blog? Was it a vlog? Whatever those things are. If you go to your publication guide, there are examples of how to cite those appropriately. So make sure that you are spending the appropriate amount of time looking at those and going through those, because now when I do your evaluation with the references, I'm just going to go 10.6, 10.17. I'm not going to correct them. It is now up to you. So I want you to make sure that you are working through that. Now, you know how to get a hold of me via email. It's jessie.grant@capella.edu. Please feel free to use the course room. Please feel free to text me or, schedule a Zoom, because some of you, I still have not had the first Zoom meeting. So I, of course, read your updates and those sorts of things, but I want you to tell me to my face what that is. So have a good week. You got this. All of you are cooking with gas, and this is going to be some real good food that we're having in the end. Talk to you soon.